on Coleman. Count on Coleman. If your world is looking strange, you can count on Coleman for change.
Great evening, Baton Rouge. Carolyn R. Coleman, Councilwoman here in District 10, coming to you live from the Coleman Cares Media Podcast. A young woman, Martha Odom, went to the mall and did not make it home. That should break all of us. Her family is grieving. Others are healing from injuries. Workers, shoppers, students, employees, and parents are now carrying fear from a place that should have felt safe. Let me be clear. We do not condone violence. We do not condone threats. We do not condone settling conflict with guns. We do not condone kicking in doors, terrorizing families, or making people feel unsafe in their homes, businesses, schools, churches, malls, or public places. I want to live in a Baton Rouge where people can leave their doors open. I want seniors to sit safely on their porches. I want young people to go to the mall and come home alive. I want parents to send their children out into this city without holding their breath until they return. That is the Baton Rouge that we deserve. But safety also requires responsibility from everyone. That includes our young people. That includes our parents. That includes our elected officials. That includes law enforcement. And yes, that includes the media. In the rush to be first, too many things went wrong. The wrong young man was identified. Wrong information spread it quickly. And when that happens, real people get hurt. A wrong name can change a child's future. A wrong image can endanger a family. A wrong headline can inflame a neighborhood. A wrong assumption can follow a young person long after the cameras leave. So today, I'm calling on our media partners to do better. Slow down, verify, check again. Do not let speed outrun truth. Do not let competition outrun compassion. Do not treat children, families, neighborhoods like breaking news props. Behind every name is a family. Behind every image is a mother, a father, a grandmother, a school, a church, and a community. Being first should never matter more than being right. I also want to speak to the tone of leadership in this moment. This is not the time for political shots. This is not the time for inflammatory language. This is not the time to stereotype our young people or paint whole neighborhoods with one brush. This is not the time to make a grieving city even more tense. We need accountability. We need consequences. We need justice. But justice does not require cruelty. Accountability does not require division. And leadership should lower the temperature, not raise it. Remarks that were made did not meet the weight of this moment. When life has been lost, families are grieving, people are healing, and a city is afraid, words matter. Saying throw them all in Angola may get attention, but it does not bring comfort to the grieving. It does not make parents feel safer. It does not help young people make better choices. It does not bring Baton Rouge together. We can demand accountability without turning pain into politics. Mayor President Sid Edwards showed the kind of balance that this moment requires. He was poised, he was compassionate, he called for accountability, and he asked people not to stereotype. That matters because we cannot heal Baton Rouge by turning on each other. We cannot stop violence by treating every young person like a criminal. We cannot build safety with fear along. If you are the criminal, if the shoe fits, then you wear it. We have to tell the truth. A young life was lost. Families are hurting. Too many arguments are becoming funerals. Too many children are carrying anger they do not know how to handle, and too many adults are reacting after the damage is already done. That has to change. We need to get closer to our children before the streets do. We need to interrupt conflict before it becomes gunfire. We need to teach our young people that a disagreement is not a death sentence. We need to rebuild a culture where life is valued, homes are respected, and public spaces are safe. That means all hands on deck. Parents and pastors and teachers and neighbors and policemen and elected officials and media, community leaders, communities. Nobody gets to sit this one out. We have to protect our homes. We have to protect our schools. We have to protect our malls. We have to protect our neighborhoods. And we have to protect the peace of our great city, Baton Rouge. Our prayers are with Martha Odom's family. My prayers are with every person injured. My prayers are with every child, worker, shopper, and parent traumatized by what happened. But prayers must be matched with action. Baton Rouge does not need more fear. Baton Rouge needs truth. Baton Rouge needs calm. Baton Rouge needs accountability. Baton Rouge needs courage. And Baton Rouge needs all of us. Being first should never matter more than being right. Being angry should never matter more than being responsible. And being tough should never matter more than being just. I sit here and ask the question, what about these solutions? I say to you, Coleman's camp will be serving approximately 125 children. I want to serve more. More resources mean more children to be served. The First Little Rock Baptist Church, Pastor James Riley, has a summer program there at his church, and he's reaching out to more. The Brotherhood Circle here at the Leo S. Butler Center is having young men to come in and talk about conflict resolutions and how they can make better choices. The St. Joseph Baptist Church, pastored by the pastor Donald Graham, has a summer program where they will have the children there involved in some activities that otherwise not happen. So I say to you, Baton Rouge, will you be a part of the solution and make this a much better place? Again, I'm Carolyn R. Coleman, the councilwoman here in District 10, and this is the Coleman Cares podcast. And as you listen, I want you to always remember that Coleman cares.
Count on Coleman. Count on Coleman. If your world is looking strange, you can count on Coleman for change.